Lawrence, which running back are we having trouble ranking in week 12?
Definitely Leonard Fournette, man. Lombardi Lenny. And this is strictly due to, the emergence of finally having Rachaad White season out here, man. 22 carries, 105 yards over in London, or was it Germany? They was in Germany. My bad, Germany.
Shout out. Do a German accent.
I don't know how to do German. Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, so initially he came out. He was out of the end of that game with a hip injury, but there haven't been reports saying that it's looking like he's going to miss. So, and then we saw the report that Rachaad White could hold on to this job to finish the season. So what makes this interesting is like, it's not like Leonard Fournette just going to disappear from the offense. Like the last game, he got the goal line touchdown there, still had 14 carries for 57 yards, which, it's okay, not great, but we finally saw Rachaad White break some runs, a couple of them, including one to pretty much put the game on ice where he slid down, could have scored a touchdown. That'd have helped me out. But
if you're listening,
we'll take it. We'll take that 100 yards, so Lenny, and it also affects why I rank Rachaad White too, because if he gonna be the guy, I want to rank him as a top 20 back, but I can't do that because Leonard Fournette is also still inside the top 30 running backs.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. And Kyle, where do you have, off the top of your head, where are you ranking Leonard Fournette this week?
It's not going to be a good number. Whatever number you think it is, I'd put it lower because to me, this is getting towards Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott territory where like, do I have a ton of faith in the Bucs staff? Like I don't have a ton of faith in the Dallas staff doing the right thing. No, I don't. They've shown time and time again they're willing to trot out the older, less effective running back for more touches. But do I think that in the off chance, maybe the 20 or 30% chance, I actually feel a little better about the Bucs doing this, but let's just call it, 30% chance that they do the right thing, that White blows up in the same way we saw Tony Pollard. As soon as they give him the chance, even with Zeke active, getting at least a split of the carries. He actually played over half the team snaps in a game in which they sat their starters for the final few drives or whatever. Do I think that when that happens, that he absolutely goes nuts because he is a better running back on an offense, at least capable of producing RB1 numbers? Yeah, I do. And I don't think Leonard Fournette at this point is much more capable than doing the Zeke, where Zeke actually, like, what did he punch in? 2 1-yard touchdowns or whatever? But on the whole, when I think one of them gets half the carries and it's the better running back, I think that running back blows up. And that running back is obviously Rachaad White in this scenario. So I'm going to rank Rachaad White ahead of Fournette. I'm probably going to rank him as a top, I don't know about 24. I think he could probably sneak 24, 5, 6, and Fournette will probably be 32, 3, 4, something like that.
Yeah, that's normal. I got him at 29.
I still got Fournette ranked higher, man. I'm really confused. I'm really confused about what to do.
I think the upside scenario you're looking for is just what we saw with Zeke, though. Is not particularly effective, but punches in 2 touchdowns. And that's not an upside I want to be chasing either in my lineups or for me in my rank.
He does catch more passes than Zeke. It's a little bit different than Zeke.
He does for now until Rachaad White takes that from him.
Man, I'm so confused. I actually am this deeply confused about what to do, especially with the bye dynamic. If you're going to make a change, a lot of times you do it coming off a bye.
And the beats multiple times over the past 2 months have speculated that eventually this would be a Rachaad White backfield. He got the start the last time we saw them. It wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago, I believe. But he got the start in that game, came out for the first drive as the starting running back. All the signs have pointed to this. And
I'm making the flip right now, actually, while you're talking.
I definitely buy into the fact there's a total risk that Fournette comes out for the first play, then he's on for the second drive. And then you're like, they're not doing 2-1 drives. They're doing 3-1. But in that scenario, I still think you're just looking to pile up 22 touches for 76 yards with Fournette, in which case I don't want to be ranking that as the upside scenario ahead of Rachaad White. But I get it. I'm not 100% sold on White being the starter. I just like the upsides that potential gives me.
It should be noted that in that Germany game, Leonard Fournette, speaking of catching passes, he had 1 target, 1 catch, 1 yard in that game. And in the game before that, 7 targets, 5 catches, 41 yards. So is it that Like he might be losing that part of it too.
I just feel like the Bucs cannot quit him, but I just put him behind Ezekiel Elliott. I had put Rachaad White kind of in the Isaiah Pacheco zone because it's a pretty good setup.
What number is that?
24, 25.
Okay. Yep.
It's gonna be one I'm gonna be waffling on all week.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBC Sports and Rotoworld.com. Just want to thank you so much for watching what you just watched, or at least being too lazy to click out of it after the autoplay just kept it going. So either way, thank you so much for just letting it scroll by your screen. And now I'd like to ask you respectfully, okay? Respectfully, please subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel for the latest NFL news, fantasy headlines from Rotoworld, and betting analysis from NBC Sports Edge.